Right, YouTube, it's the channel King Nodru. So, we got a bit of a problem. Uh, there's some people uh, working on my house today. They got to fix some of the cracks in the ceilings, replace some of the wood which has some wood rot, and we also have to repaint them. So yeah, with all this happening, I'm not able to focus my attention on doing a proper review of the next Rosario Vampire 2 chapter. So there's going to be a delay on that. Now, as for compensation, um, I will have some bit of news, but I just want to once again apologize that there's no chapter today. This kind of really puts a wrench in my plans because I was I was really hoping that that with all the chapters done in like 4 to 5 times a week, I could get through them before I had to go back to school. But um, but with this, it'll probably be like the early weeks of school before I finish. Anyway, um, the thing I'm going to be talking about is some news from both Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse and from Sony about the Amazing Spider-Man movie series. Okay, let's talk about the Amazing Spider-Man stuff. So we got a little bit of plot points about the Sinister Six film. It's a minor detail, but it's still pretty interesting. Part of what's going to be about what Sinister Six is going to be about these various villains that are going to converge converge together to meet up with Dr. Octopus, and they're going to form the Sinister Six. So we don't know much more about that, but we definitely, but what we can tell is that Doc Ock, as traditionally expected, is pulling the strings, because he's usually the leader, either him or Mysterio, or the Hobgoblin, or the Green Goblin. And we don't know all the members, but we can definitely tell it'll probably have Harry as the Green Goblin until Norman replaces him, the Rhino, and Electro. We might see others. Oh, and the Vulture. Yeah, we'll see the Vulture too. We might see others like Mysterio or Chameleon or Craven, but who knows. The other bit of news is that there's going to be not so much a Spider-Man film, but a film that takes place in the Spider-Man universe, but features a female protagonist. And a lot of people are speculating about who it is. And honestly, I think it's Black Cat, aka Felicia Hardy. A lot of people have speculated that it's either Spider-Woman or Silver Sable or what have you. And the prior cannot work because Spider-Woman belongs to Marvel, because she's of her connections with Hydra and the Avengers, and she has practically nothing to do with Spider-Man at all. I think the only thing she's had anything to do with Spider-Man is like saying that she thought he was kind of adorable, have a slight attraction to him. Silver Sable, they have the rights to her, but I don't think they'll probably do a movie about her. And it seems more likely that they'll do a Black Cat movie since they've already established her in the Amazing Spider-Man 2. And honestly, I'm actually really interested in seeing a Black Cat movie. I think that it could be about how Black Cat can be portrayed as this anti-hero who steals things and it's like working for the Kingpin, but the Kingpin betrays her at some point, and she has to redeem herself by stopping his plans. And she could only do some minor damage, and if the Sinister Six after the Black Cat movie, it could feature them taking on the Kingpin for whatever reason and bringing him down permanently. So I think that would be a very interesting take on the character, and with a nice direction with these movies. Now let's talk about Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Um, so this is a little bit of information, and we got some screenshots showing the mystery warrior who some people thought was a Super Saiyan God Gohan from an alternate future. And yeah, that's not the case, because we see that the mystery warrior can transform into a Super Saiyan, which would kind of debunk the notion that he's a Super Saiyan God. So it, so this person has not achieved that form, but has the power of a Super Saiyan. So this is obviously probably a created character, and we have little to no knowledge about him. But it's nice to see that we got something cleared up. The other thing is that in the other screenshots, we see that the mystery warrior is talking to Yamcha, and it's being portrayed like in an RPG format with multiple dialogue options. So will Dragon Ball Xenoverse function like an RPG game? Like if you talk to people, it'll affect the story, and you could do multiple side quests that'll also affect the story. I find this really interesting. I want to see where this goes. So that's pretty much all the info I've gotten so far, and I thank you for the time for listening. And I promise, as soon as I can, sometime in the future, I will have the next Rosario Vampire chapters up and try to get them all done as much as possible.